Right, we're back at HC2 again today. The long-awaited VFC Gas M4 version 3. This is the URGI. You'll have seen videos on the channel already. One thing that I will say that I've witnessed today, because I forgot my memory card and one of the lads here was going to sort me one out, so while I was waiting I just came upstairs and did some test firing of it, make sure everything's working. These magazines, when you inject the gas, they only seem to take so much and then they won't, where the PMAG seem to do a bit better. So we're going to test that today, of course. This is the gun as it came out the box with some Stanag mags, all version 3 stuff. The torch I'm using is an Olight Javelot. The reason why I bought this torch and I kind of like it is it's not the most small torch. It comes with all your thing you need. These are just some M-Lock cable tidies I bought off Amazon, but I like it because it's got the 2 buttons, so you got low and you got high. It's very simple and you can choose what you want it to do. Ignore the red dot sight. Up front I'm running a PTS Sandman, and this is the tracer unit version today, so that's what we're going to be using as the tracer. But let's get straight into it and see how it does. Oh, I missed that one then. He's a little bit long with the suppressor on there, but we'll get used to it. Good timing for a mag change. Not too bad at all. The mags seem to be working a bit better now. So when I first came up, I was just shooting from where it says blockhouse there to this target here, and 5 out of the 6 Stanag mags I got just ran out of gas before I'd shot half the mags, which I thought was weird. Came up, shot the P-mags, had no issue with the P-mags, and I've re-gassed and put ammo back in everything. So that one's empty. Let's get some rounds in it. Let's go again. What time did we get? 48. I'm going to try it without the tracer on, the light on this time, so you can see the trajectory. Let's give it a go. Bit better there. In these tight spaces. Change. A bit easier with a torch. Just gives you a initial indication where the gun's firing. But so far it feels good. Whew. God damn. Hopefully that was a little bit better. The felt recall's nice. The trigger is very good. We'll have to test in a minute how quick I can get on that trigger. It has a very good break point, but it is just a little bit heavier. 49, not too bad. Right, I've got ammo in that mag. 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 Right, let's try a P-mag. Sounds good, feels good. I've spent a fortune not only on the gun. I think the gun, as you'll see in the review, it came with 2 mags. One is a CO2 mag, which I'll never use. And it came with a suppressor. Even though I'm not using that suppressor, I've recently just gone and spent, I think it was 500 quid on 4 PTS suppressors to try out. So this is the first I'm trying out today, which is the Sandman. These are about 155, depending on where you get them. Magazines. These are about 60 quid a piece. These are about 60 quid a piece. I did manage to get these through one of our distributors, which I think was about 45, 46 pound a mag, but I hope you guys appreciate how much I spend just to review this stuff for you. Let's give it another go on the P-mags. much easier. In the tight space. Oh. Change, fumbled that a little bit. Oh, we finished it on, can we see this? Finished it on the very last round there. Whew. That is indeed a challenge. Luckily it's not too warm up here today, but when you're trying to push yourself in something like this, it is tiring. A 44, we'll take that. So that's empty. Got rounds in all these mags. Almost spent. So let's do a slow run. Right, slow run. What I have noticed on this thing, hopefully you can see it far away, is the consistency. I'm aiming in the same place there. I'd say that group was like a good 15-20 inch group. So some are like falling out and some of them come out over hopped. The URGI is a good platform anyway. I really do like the guys in handguards, but 30 rounds in these mags. Compared to other guns that we've fired, like the MCXs, which is the MWS MCXs, it's very inaccurate, but seems to work okay. I'm not going to complete this run because I didn't bring enough mags with me, but let's go change them out and get some more. So it's okay. It feels nice on the recoil. It seems to perform unlike other VFCs that I have had, which is why I got such a bad taste in my mouth with VFC. I do kind of like the mags though. They're fairly light, nice rounded edges, nothing sharp on them. They just feel fairly good quality. It is heavy with that Sandman on the front there. But I've just basically done this as a normal sort of combat loadout that people do. You know, you've got your rail on there, suppressor or tracer, torch and a red dot. At these kind of distances, the accuracy is imperceivable as to what the accuracy is, capabilities are of the rifle. So it's not bad at all. Let's stand somewhere where we can get all three of these. So you might look at that and go, well, that's really good accuracy, and it is. But what you can see firing at distance is just this star pattern of the rounds just bouncing all over the place. And it is like, okay, let me put it this way. You could say, well, it's just out of the box performance. Yeah, it's fine. The VFC G36 was so accurate, but I don't like the fact that in these, they've got those aluminium barrels. Look at that. Those aluminium barrels, not a fan at all. They're just cheap and they tend to be very inconsistent. You know, you can get on it, whether it's in your shoulder or whether you're sort of riding the stock up into the top of your neck / shoulder to get the rifle in a little bit close to you. It is comfortable. Like I say, it does feel front heavy, but we have got a suppressor on the front there. So if you're doing CQB and sort of anything up to like 30-40 meters, this gun will perform absolutely fine. And yeah, it's by far the best AR variant VFC gas blowback I've bought. I have had pretty good luck with VFC lately, you know. The MPX, whether it's directly or indirectly through VFC. Let's see if we can record the flight path here. Right, let's see. I'd say like 8 out of 10 shots are predictable as to what the flight path is. Doesn't matter whether there's more hop or less hop at this point. It's just every now and again you'll get these flyers. It's a surprise target attack. It seems to run. It does seem to run. So, and it's pumping out. Now I've put a couple of mags through these magazines, they seem to be getting a little bit more reliable. See how quick I'll fire semi-auto. Oh, maybe not, but the trigger is good. You can fire it as quick as what you'd need to. So yeah, overall, the VFC community is going to be very happy with me because I've got something that I really do like. I do want to switch it up though. I have ordered some bits, so barrel and hot parts. I haven't ordered an inner barrel for it. I'm presuming they could just take any GBB type inner barrel. I have ordered the 4UAD hop unit. I think I've ordered 2 actually, so I'm going to put one in this upper and have it as, you know, an SBR or an assault rifle, whatever you want to call it, a normal AR, and then we're going to be able to punch these 2 pins out and have their bolt action upper, which 2 rifles in the same sort of thing, sort of, you know, package. So all the mags ran good. Like I say, the first indication, it's going to make me look silly because you're going to think I'm making it up, but I came up here and I wasn't getting the output on the mags, which now I am. So maybe it's just a running in thing when they're brand new. It could be a case of that I was running it on green gas out of a can, because I'd run out of propane, so it could be a case of putting propane in the mag where you've got that mix of green gas. It could be that. So now we've kind of flushed it through. We seem to be doing all right, and I've got a ton of mags for this thing, so 12 mags total. I do like the P mags. There's just something about P mags. They've got that cool factor, haven't they? But you know, I could take a box of 12 mags today. I can run 6. Say I'm coming here for a day, do a game, run 6, I'll go back downstairs. I don't need to, you know, be quick on reloading my mags because I've got another 6 of the Stanags. So yeah, take it as you will. Are you an MWS or are you a VFC fanboy? Fanboy is one of those terms that I'm starting to detest a little bit, even though I have called myself a TM fanboy because people have donned me with that label, but this thing actually shoots pretty damn good. I need to improve the accuracy and the hot performance, but we've got parts coming for that. In terms of just how the thing operates, it seems to do very well. It's very smooth on the bolt action. I need to change this grip out. Of course, we're going to put a Kung Fu on there maybe. I'm not a fan of this stock. I did try one of my mil-spec Magpul stocks on there, which if I put a mil-spec CTR stock, like a real one, on my Maruis, they go on, and when you lock that tab in, they don't move. I tried to put the CTR stock on this. It was just like wobbling all over the place. So I don't know if these tubes aren't mil-spec, I'm not sure. The Sandman has performed pretty damn good. The reason why I like this compared to that one in the Maxim 9 is you take this out. It is a bit of a ball ache to take this out, so I might remove that O-ring. You've just got a button on the back. You press the button, it turns on. You press it again, it turns off. So nice and simple. This thing I mean, you're going to have people go, an O-light, which I don't get as well. I've got Surefires, I've got O-lights, I've got a lot of different things, and I do like this Javelin. I don't normally go for this, I go for the Warrior Mini, but the 2 buttons on this I like. You know, you've got a low and a high beam, and it's just very simple. Plugs in, you've got all your magnetic attachments. These, if anyone does ask, these cable tidies were just cheap ones I bought off Amazon. It comes in like a pack of 10 or 20, and they work absolutely fine. So yeah, we'll leave it there. Just 2 today, the Novrich SSP28 and this URGI, which is, I just wanted to focus more on this. Now they have got someone that has booked this range for 2 o'clock, so I need to get out the way. But yeah, there is the VFC URGI version 3 gas blowout rifle, and so far it's been very, very good. Thanks for tuning in, and from me, MHC2, we'll see you in the next one. It gives me great pleasure to be able to say such great things about a VFC M4 based gas blowback gun. And up till now, I have been stung. You know, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Or however that saying goes, I can't quite remember. However, fool me so many times, I end up condemning VFC gas blowbacks. And then, you know, I've started to roll back into it. I love the VFC MPX, as I've said. The
The G36 was absolutely phenomenal. The UMP is sublime. It is just such a good GBB that I keep looking at these VFC GBBRs, and I've said in the Discord many times, and I've come close to buying one many times, as I've said in previous videos, that sometimes it just puts me off because they are expensive, £600 plus usually, and the mags, you know, £60 a mag. When you're so heavily invested in an MWS platform, making the jump over to a VFC platform when you're not even sure of what you're going to get, is it going to work, this, that and the other, is always a bit of a cautious tale. But I thought now is the time to jump in. I saw this little deal, which is available in many shops. When I was at HC2 on this day, they actually had this exact replica on their wall for the exact same price that I bought it for, which was $569.99, which comes with the suppressor. Comes with 2 mags. The CO2 one, it works. It was fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't run CO2, so managed to buy a bunch of Stanags, managed to buy a bunch of PMags to get started with this VFC, and so far so good. I've had phenomenal time with it. Accuracy wise, it's not very good, and like I said in the video, it might be difficult to discern that shooting indoors like this, but when you've shot as many guns as I have, it's very easy for my eye to pick up on certain areas, being able to tell how good or bad a gun might be with a little bit more distance involved. But does it perform as good as a Marui in terms of accuracy? No. Is it going to be very easily rectified? Yes. I think the major inaccuracy with this rifle is that aluminium barrel. I don't know why they would fit aluminium barrels. It must be a cost thing. Why you wouldn't just carry on using brass barrels. Brass barrels are superior to aluminium ones. I've always said this over the years. Aluminium barrels are just inconsistent, and I think that's what the problem is with this replica. I think if it is shipped with a brass barrel, I'm pretty sure my G36 shipped with a brass barrel, and that thing is phenomenal out the box. I haven't had to change anything. But that being said, it does give us a bit of a journey to go on for. You know, we can upgrade the hop, we can upgrade the hop rubber, we can upgrade the barrel, and I can take you guys along for the ride with that. So that all being said, me pointing out the obvious, the gun shot really well. The gas efficiency wasn't bad. Yes, I had a couple of issues initially. I don't know whether you have to run these mags in. It was just almost like the mags weren't taking enough gas, but after I'd shot a few rounds through them and give it a few gas fills, it seemed to work absolutely fine. The recoil on this thing is very good out the box. The trigger is absolutely superb right out the box. Yes, they are more realistic than a Marui with how they work and how the trigger boxes look, which, to be honest, for us airsofters, it doesn't really matter all that much. I just want it to feel good, I want it to shoot good, and I want it to give me the warm feeling inside every time I fire it. And the full auto on this is actually pretty damn good. You should have seen clips in the video. Hopefully Netsy's done a great job including that, because I do waffle on in these videos and he does a very good job chopping them down and cutting out all the dead air and the dead space in the video. So hopefully it was easily able for you to follow along in this video and you didn't get too bored. But my conclusion on this rifle so far, I'm very happy with it. The Sandman I think suits it. I think I'm going to leave the URGI rail on there for now, and we're going to do something funky with the bolt action upper that I have ordered. I've ordered 4UAD hop units. I do have a couple of 4UAD hop rubbers to try, which I've been given, so we'll be trying them out with their hop unit as well. Hopefully that's a good combo. If you run VFC gas blowback ARs and you've got a good recommendation for inner barrels, of course, let me know down in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Did it do good? Did it do bad? Are you team MWS or are you team VFC? I want to see it down in the comments below, telling me what you guys run and how you run it, what upgrades you run inside. I want to know it all. Let everybody know down below. So thanks very much for tuning in. If you like this video, I'd appreciate if you could just click that thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the channel. It really does help a lot, more than you know. Thanks for watching along. Hope you enjoyed it. Smash that like button. And from me and the guys at HC2, we'll be seeing you in the next video.